What up, what up, what up? It's your boy. It's your boy. Kia Never Elysiam Entertainment here with another Elysiam podcast. Check it out. We're going to start it off like this, man. I was supposed to do this podcast like, I don't know, maybe like a week ago or something like that. I believe. I don't know because my memory is not all there. And it was supposed to be about PAX. And PAX happened. And had a lot of fun. Met up with a lot of cool people. Did a lot of beautiful things. And then Awesome Con happened the next weekend. And in between there, a lot of sleep. And a lot of work. And just everyday stuff. I'm going to have to backdate this. I'm going to have to backdate it to PAX. Mainly because, oh man, it was just too much. There was just too much good that happened that I just, got to voice my opinion on and just express to everybody that's out there. One thing that's a little bit different this time around is that I'm doing the thing. Yeah, the video. And the reason why I'm doing the video is because it's a different perspective on the same old that we do, right? So, it's more immersive. If you like, if you like seeing my face, if you like hearing my voice, you get both of them, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. And also, I just need to throw some content on the YouTube channel, because it's another outlet in which I haven't really used that much. And I'm just trying to put out content. Oh my gosh. It's like writer's block for just doing stuff. And it's like artist block. You just don't want to do anything. I'm not sure if you guys experience anything like that. But you just don't want to do anything. You just lazy. I haven't played many video games at all. The only video game I'm playing right now is BioShock Infinite, right? And it's been forever. That game came out like long time ago. And I'm just getting around to it. Man, I bought a GeForce GTX 680 and I have not played any games that, have utilized its power. And I bought it when it was like current. Like when that sucker first came out and people were just like, oh man, I gotta get my hands on one. Where can I get it? eBay. Oh, it's $200 more than retail. I was able to find somebody locally in my area, and I was able to get it for like, I think around at cost. It was interesting, and so it was awesome. And I played Witcher 2, and yeah, super sampling destroyed the 680 GTX, and but it's pointless. Whatever. So, yeah, random. But, I haven't really been playing the games. I haven't really been doing anything at all. And I'm trying to do stuff, I don't know what it is. I really don't. I mean, you guys are artists. I mean, you let me know in the comments down below if they are there, wherever you see this. And just, like, why do we get like this? Why do we get lazy? Like, I started off really hard, right? Doing like pictures and stuff, and then you just get lazy. Why do you get lazy? And I think one of the main reasons why is because of our vision, and we're not focused. Sometimes it's very easy to have like blinded focus. Makes no sense, but it makes sense in the sense that you do it without, you're focused on doing whatever it is, but you're not focused on where it can take you. You just do it. And if you're able to blindly focus on the things, it's so funny saying that because it makes no sense. But if you're able to blindly focus on the things that you need to do, then the opportunities that just haven't made it to you yet will just come to you. You won't even pay attention to all the time that you spend doing your craft or whatever it is. It'll just happen. And we know this. I know this. But it's hard. It's hard to just blindly do it. It's hard to do a whole lot of junk and not get a lot of credit. It's hard to do a whole lot of work and not get paid. You know, it's hard to see others succeed and you not so much. It's hard. So that's kind of like, I guess, what we run into, you know, and that's what it is. So I think that is the question, that is the answer to the question that I even asked myself. What do you guys think, though? I would like to know, what are your tactics getting out of this funk? What are your tactics on, you know, getting back in the game? One thing I recommend is just doing it, right? And forcing yourself to do it. And that's how I'm really kind of forcing myself to do this podcast, because honestly, I just want to go to sleep right now. I don't feel like doing anything. Like, you know, I just came home or whatever. I don't really feel like doing this. I don't want to do this. I want to go to sleep. But I'm doing it because I have to. You know, I really have to do this. Because if I don't do this, then you won't see my face. You won't hear my voice. If I don't do this, I'm not relevant. So we have to do a lot of things that we don't necessarily feel like doing to maintain our relevancy. So with that being said, I want to jump right in. I want to dive in that junk. Boom, 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 boom. Start swimming in the PAX. Ladies and gentlemen, PAX East 2014 was awesome. It was stellar. I didn't know that I was going to PAX. I didn't know. I got tickets from a friend, right? And then she like, all right, I got tickets from a friend that knew someone or another friend, right? And that's how I got the tickets. And a girl in Canada, thank you so much, appreciate it. Got them at cost. I didn't get them at like $200. I got it at cost. I paid $120. Boom, in my pocket. Let's go. You know, 9 badges. So I got like 3 badges, 3 sets of badges, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Paid $120 each, right? Because those are the day badges. That's $40 a piece. At cost, shipping, boom. You know, I was able to hook up, you know, someone else that was in need. And I was also able to hook up Rich of Aggressive Comics, him and Anna Mia. So shout out to you guys. Thank you for, you know, being patient and understanding when, you know, trying to deliver and make these transactions. It was really cool, you know. He was able to come and get it. But PAX was like, yeah, something that wasn't supposed to really happen, but it kind of did. Another shout out to Sean and Natasha, Bendy Smalls and Socks. They do great things with laser printing. I'm sorry, I'm sounding so stupid right now. Laser printing, 3D printing. They do amazing things with like 3D printing, and they had a panel at AwesomeCon, which I'll talk about, you know, when I get to it. So yeah, stay with them. And we stayed at the Langham Hotel. Langham Hotel was not that far. We were able to walk there. I was able to take my wagon and all my gear and walk it with some friends. Shout out to, holy crap, so many shout outs. Shout out to Jabri. Shout out to Dolly, Nick, and Danielle. Who else was there? I can't think because my brain is shot. Notifications. Yeah, so we walked. It was like less than a mile or something like that. And no big deal. Had my wagon. Everything was cool. One thing that you can really survive with is Uber. I recommend everybody to get on Uber. Either Uber or Lyft. I'm saying Lyft, but I really don't care, mainly because I was introduced to Uber. And Uber is this replacement. Shout out to all my taxi drivers out there. You know, much love. But I'm saying, though, hop on the Uber. On the Uber train. You can literally hop around where Uber, you feel me, to the convention, $5. $5, like, poof, gun. You say Uber X. All right, cool. And if you want to, you can set out your your location, set out your destination, and it'll give you a quote, and it'll say, "Oh, you're going 1 mile. That'll be $5. If you got 4 people with you, it costs y'all $1 to get to where you need to be, and they're fast. They'll get to you within 5 to 10 minutes, if that, depending on how many people are out there working at the time. So it's like this like community type of transportation. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how amazing that is. Oh, another thing. Oh my gosh. Boston weather was just phenomenal this year. Last year was early in March, despite the fact that we had like this crazy winter that has just been lasting us. And the reason why I say lasting is because I can almost still smell it. All right. It's in the air somewhere. It's hiding behind my chair. I don't know, but it's there. And, you know, it's been really, really chilly. So like the weather was great. It was phenomenal. We had sun. We had warmth. We didn't have to wear jackets that much, if at all. And, you know, it just made the whole PAX East experience that much better. And so, yeah, it didn't matter if we stayed in the Westin, which I will admit that I wish we did, because it's just nice to, like, when it's all over, let me just walk across the street. I'm sorry, I don't have to walk across the street. I can just walk in this tunnel. I don't have to be exposed to weather and things of that nature. Last year, I really, really wanted to say that because the weather was garbage. Like, it's snow everywhere. I mean, people hated life. It was a thing. But this year, you know, it was great. You know, walk to your Westin, get out of your stuff, and then boom, head on to the next spot. So, yeah, that was a thing. Friday, I got in, guys, and I didn't even have my camera. I was really lazy as usual, as you all know. I've been talking about laziness and stuff like that, and I just can't really shake it. And yeah, so I didn't have my camera, and so I didn't really take any pictures at all. If on Friday, I don't know. I took selfies with a few people, Casey Ann Cosplay, Ashley Riot, and ran into Kristen Huey and family, and it was cool, but I didn't really do anything at all Friday. Hung out with Jess and Monica, Jono, Martin, think, brain dead. I'm missing people, but I'm whatever. I can't keep doing that. So yeah, we just hung out and we went and grabbed food. Yeah, was it Friday? I think it was Friday that we grabbed food. We grabbed food at this like bar or whatever it was. It was pretty good. Large portions. I told you, Jono, that we should have split food. I told you. All right. Next time we need to do that. So we grabbed lunch, and they were lost. I don't know why they couldn't find their way around. I ain't gonna say why, but they couldn't find their way around. But anyway, I'm going on tangents and stuff. Silly. So I didn't really shoot anything at all Friday. But I helped out Martin. I helped out Jono holding the light stand, holding the umbrella. Just giving like insight or whatever it is I thought could be a good picture. But they took whatever it is and they made it into the awesomeness that they put out. So yeah, Friday was really chill. The weather was overcast. We had a little sunshine in the evening, and it was packed as heck. I wanted to shoot some folks, but I couldn't. I wanted to shoot Bonnie. Holy crap, I wanted to shoot her. Pazubi. What in the world? Like, why didn't you tell me? You should have came up to me and you should have been like, I'm a beast. And I'm like, what you talking about? What you talking about? Look. Like, when I saw you, you weren't in cosplay. I didn't know. I saw your pictures and I was like, oh my gosh, that's freaking ridiculous. I needed to shoot that. Oh man, that is ridiculous. I told you, like, yo, ridiculous. Hit me up. So yeah, I couldn't shoot Bunny. I couldn't shoot Pazubi. Friday or Saturday. I had to do the Mass Effect thing, and that was really cool. It was really cool on Saturday to, shoot the Mass Effect cosplay initiative. A lot of the fans were just like stoked. It was like, oh my gosh, they got to, take pictures with, the voices and, some of the models or whatever. So that was really cool. The expressions on these people's faces is just me. I'm a huge Mass Effect fan as well. Like 1, 2, 3. Like I'm hardcore, right? But to see, people even bigger fans than me, it's like, wow, that is amazing. I was able to hit the shutter, right? And, take their exposures. So that was cool. But, back to the whole cosplay thing, the cosplay as far as League of Legends was really incredible. You had Bonnie, you had Jessica, you had Monica, and they were doing the Wildstar thing, and they had some really, really great Wildstar cosplays. Jessica's armor was really good. Monica's armor was really good. They had LEDs, and Jessica had like a little tail, and it was flapping around, and do. And we kind of like almost stepped on it, and I'm lying, we did kind of step on it, and it was bad. Oh no, don't kill me, and don't kill us. But yeah, it was really cool stuff, and as far as the cosplay is concerned. And a lot of great things. Blizzard had a lot of surprises for us. Like, holy crap. The Warlords of Draenor. If you were able to get a key, oh my goodness. Could you please hook a brother up with a key? That would be amazing. Yo, if you got a key, man, like, oh man, send it my way. Like, the keys were going for $200 on the first day. Now, like, people bought this, like, because I went to eBay and I saw completed listings. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, completed, sold listing. Not because they have completed and then they have, like, sold or whatever. No, like, these are literally, like, sold. People actually paid $300 and got a key. Now, the problem with that is the next day, they went down by, like, $50 and like $150. Now, the major problem with just buying a Warlords of Draenor beta key is the fact that you can't get in it right away. That initially, I guess, that idea to initially, like, the initial idea that you could get the key and then play, that's what sold the tickets, right? The codes. But you can't immediately do it. You still have to wait because it's still an alpha. So the value of the beta keys aren't as high. So I feel kind of bad for the people who bought it. Like, let me give you a little hug. Because now you can probably pick one up for like $75. But even still, wait. Don't buy them. Like, believe me, I wish I would have got my hands on one. I would have sold that sucker quick. You feel me? But, yes, whatever. Don't be. I'm not in a rush. I want it, but I'm not in a rush. Shout out to some friends from North Carolina. Check out their game, Edge of Space. They had a booth there that was pretty awesome. Shout out to Stephanie and Alex. Yeah, they were there hanging out with them. Stephanie works for Epic. So, she was out there. And they were in their kigurumis and stuff like that, looking all awesome. And Come on, think. Mine is going blank. What else was very cool? League of Legends, they had little presentation and stuff like that, and all the cosplayers were up there and stuff like that. Alright, so back on cosplay. Who I was able to shoot was actually Danielle cosplay and Nick. And I released Danielle's picture, and I just haven't released the Nick's picture of Hecarim, I believe it is. Yeah. So I just haven't released it yet. Trying to just make sure that, it's what I want. Sometimes when it comes to actually doing these images, you kind of just see something, right? And or you need to work it. But when you see it, you know it, and it just happens. I wish I could. I say I wish I could, but I could, but I probably won't. But I wish I could show you how I just happened across the image, because I cropped that sucker so hard. Like, this is how much I cropped it, and this made me wish I had like a medium format DSLR. I shot, like, you can probably see from her knees up to her head, over her head. That's how far away that I shot that image. And I cropped it in real tight. But thank goodness there's enough megapixels there and enough data to actually, make the picture what it is. Now, the reason why I did that was because they are very, very small nuances that make an image work or not work. And I mean muscles. I mean millimeters of movement. I mean if it's a smirk, how tight is the smirk? How loose is the smirk? If it's a smile, how genuine is that smile? How real, how realistic is it? Literally, positioning of the face matters. And eyes, what's in the eyes? They, like, you can see like a certain type of intensity in the eyes that can vary from photo to photo. And so, like, I saw it and I was like, wow, that face is perfect. Like, literally perfect. The light hit just right. All the expression that I wanted was there. I just wasn't zoomed in on her face. But at the same time, my camera settings played a role. So if I was shooting at a very shallow aperture, right? Then if I did shoot in tight, a lot of the costume wouldn't be in focus. That's another thing to consider. So, like, I'm just getting into like photography theory and things like that of that nature, but it's an experience. I learn something new every single time I get out there and do something. I learn something new. And that is something that I learned. I was like, wow, I never thought about that. Like, I always thought, okay, I shot it in the camera and this has got to be the shot. But holy crap, did I crop out like 20% of the, like, crop in like to 20% of the photo and use it as the photo. And, I got to get it up there on the wall because I love that photo so much. It's been a very long time since I have loved a photo so much, and a photo that just pops to me. And that was it. It's just the stars align. And one thing I was talking about with just recently, a friend of mine, Ash B Images, we were talking about because as you know, I don't release a lot of photos, and the reason why I don't release them is mainly because I think, firstly, I shoot for myself, and I try to create a vision. And I always tell like all the cosplayers this, like, hey, I'm going to try to like make this happen. But if I don't, then I probably won't release the images. So are you okay with that? All right, well, let's do it. All right, cool. Boom. And we do it. But there are some images that are sufficient that I think the cosplayers would probably enjoy. And they should probably actually see them. So we'll see what happens with that. I haven't pulled the trigger on it, but we'll see. So yeah, that was really cool. One spot that we went out to, called for like dinner and after the convention was over, because I'm moving on from the cosplay stuff and talk about the like nightlife. There were a few parties that we wanted to get into. I called up a few friends. I'm like, hey, I want to get into this Twitch party. What can I do? Twitch. What's up? Tweet them. Try to like, hey, we got to get in. What's good? No, it wasn't happening. Denied all across the board, and sad face. So we had to resort to other things. We went to literally, and the only reason why I'm saying this is because I don't think that many people are gonna listen to this podcast, but we went to like literally the best restaurant in that area. Like, if there is a better restaurant, send it to me, okay? Because I want to examine. I gotta get that's like a examination. But Empire was stellar, okay? When the Neverwinter party was held over there, me and Geekpin geeked out because we walked in and we see people pulling up in some of the nicest cars, wearing some of the nicest clothes. And if it's not some of the nicest clothes, they just look nice. They're so well put together, and they walking up in this joint, and we walking in with like a jacket. My hair was straightened. I'm looking like a noob. Like, whatever. I got a wagon. Did I have my wagon with me? I think I probably had my wagon with me. Yo, looking like a straight noob up in that joint. But the environment was just stellar. Like, I was like, wow, I can't believe we're in here right now. We shouldn't even be allowed in here, but we were, because we were a part of it. We were a part of the Neverwinter crew, and it was just fabulous. They had like free drinks, free beers, unlimited food. Oh my gosh, the food was stellar. That's one of the main reasons why I was like, yo, we got to go to Empire, because Empire's food is just unrivaled in that area. Like, I haven't gone to that many places, I will say that. So that's kind of like, I'm kind of like biased. But there's only so many places and so many things that will like just make me go, And that's what that did. Man, the skewer that, I don't know what it is, shish kebab, whatever it was that we had, that meat fell off that bone. That was so good. So Empire, we went to Empire, with a big group. And, here come the shoutouts, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. It was me, Sean, Tasha, Stephanie, Alex, BGZ, Laurel, Vicky, her boyfriend, and Logos. I think that was just about it. But yo, we were up in that joint, and it's a kind of crazy story because everything was booked. And so we were like, okay, well, we want to eat and meet each other around this time, right? So we're like, okay, we walk in, everything's booked. The bar's packed. And they're like, yeah, we don't have anything. So I think Sean's like, well, we could just get some at the bar, blah, blah, blah. And then, I don't know, we just came up with the idea. It was like, all right, look, this is what we're going to do. There's one seat over there. There's one seat. So we all go over there and we migrate to that one seat. And, sitting there. We just standing around. And then like two people get up and they start to leave. I'm like, oh, okay. So we're like, you know what? This is what we're going to do. And then like a few more people start leaving. All right, this is what we're going to do. Command and conquer. Command and conquer. We're going to conquer the bar. We're going to just eat at the bar. We're going to be up in here. No big deal. It's fine. We can order food from here. We can order drinks. No big deal. I told him, I was like, Daryl's not going to do this. Watch it happen. Watch, Sean. Just watch what happens. Daryl come up in there. Wait, who I need to talk to? He goes talk to the lady. We come back. We over there sitting in the booth. Man, I'm like, there it is, baby. There it is. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. So that happened, and we had a fabulous time. And another one of my friends. We were gonna all meet. We were gonna meet her. Shout out to UK. Because we got separated and stuff like that. So we didn't really have a good plan, but it all came together in the end. We hit up the 8-bit party, and I'm gonna just be honest with you. 8-bit party was weak. Yeah, it was weak. It was effing weak. Walked up in that joint, I was like, where are the people? Seriously, like, cricket. I mean, they had a few people up, but nah. It wasn't like that Asus party Saturday. That Asus Intel PC Gamer party? That party? Man, I tell you, that joint was hot. All right, literally was hot. Like, whew. We went to another restaurant before that. We went to Fire and Ice, and it was a whole mob of us. Like, it was like everybody, almost literally everybody from Friday, minus a couple, and then like a whole bunch more people. Like we had like a group of like almost 20. Like, let's do it even bigger next year. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all know who you are. We gotta get some more people, right? So we go there, and then after we all depart and we leave, we head on down to the Aces party, and thank goodness some of my friends, they were there, because that line was absolutely ridiculous. Like oh my god, because we got there late. Me and Kay, we got there around 8? Nah, I'm sorry, 8:30. We got there around 11:30, so it was pretty late. I ain't feel like standing in no line. You know what I mean? So I had to, mooch off my friends to get up in there. But whatever, we got up in there. And we thinking it's going to be just, like, amazing, right? But we walk up in there and then boom! Like a wall of fire just hit us. It was like, it is just mad hot in this piece. So, yeah, it was just smoking hot. And oh, my gosh. Like, Kay was like, can't do this. A lot of us, like, the girls are just like, it is hot. And, I feel that, it was pretty ridiculous. And, later on when we went up to VIP, that was beautiful. It was great. All right. That's all I got to say. Whatever. But otherwise, it was Crystal Method was there, and, Sean got to get pictures with him. He loves that band. And so, I was drinking, liquid marijuanas. Shout out to you, Jason. Introducing me to that drink. And there it is. We lived it up. And, so Saturday night we stayed out, I don't know. The thing ended at maybe 1, 2 o'clock, 1:32, in between that. Ran into Jungle Gym. Shout out to Athene and Reese, because Jungle Gym was there. I'm like, what? I was like, Athene, Reese, Lynn, Jungle Gym's right here. Jungle Gym is a streamer. And when Athene needed folks to kind of do the 24-hour marathon late shift and stuff, Jungle Gym was one of the most known and just legitimate guys that were able to get subs for Athene's charity. So it was really cool to run into him, because I was like, what? I didn't know where Jungle Gym was from. I was like, you from New York? He's like, nah, man, I'm your local. I'm like, what? Crazy. So ran into Jungle Gym right afterwards, and we all Ubered out. This podcast should very well be sponsored by Uber, because it's getting the word out. Get it on your phone, get it now. I need to say it a lot, because if I don't, you won't get it. Because I was, with my friends, and I'm telling them, hey, get Uber, and they're not doing anything. They're just like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. And I'm like, oh, did you get Uber? Did you get the Uber? No. So I'm telling you, get it. It'll change the way you view traveling at these conventions. It'll save you so much cash, especially Oh, look, I got a phone call. Oh, I can't take that right now. But yeah, it'll save you so much cash, and you'll have a great time with your friends and save a lot of money and move around and stuff. So I highly recommend that. Sunday. So yeah, I know I need to start wrapping this up, man. I'm going over time. Crap. So yeah, Ace's party was amazing. If you guys do it again, invite us. We would love to come and just like promote the thing and just let everyone know that it was great, and that it will be great, and that people need to go again. So yeah. Saturday night, I'm like, yo, I ain't going to sleep. Come on, I ain't going to sleep. I got a plane to catch early in the morning. I got this. I ain't going to sleep. I get into the hotel room. Luckily, I just wake up early because I didn't have an alarm set or anything. I don't remember. I just don't remember. I don't even much remember falling asleep. It just happened. You know, it's just one of those things. So, whatever. But literally, I was in the. I keep saying literally. I'm tired of saying it. How many podcasts have I done, and I keep saying the same old crap over and over? Whatever. And I'll probably say whatever a lot too. Tell me the things that I say so I can like not say them. I would feel a lot better. And if you don't, that means you didn't listen to the podcast. And I hate your face. No, I love your faces. Just like Philly D. This is the shout out cast. That's what this is right now. Shout out to Source Fed. Yeah, so I'm in the hotel. I'm not the hotel. I'm in the airport. Oh, goodness, this is terrible. Cut. I'm in the airport and going through, and I'm sitting there in the chair, and I'm just saying to myself, wow, I had so much fun. And it hit like a ton of bricks. I was like, wow, I had so much fun. And I'm about to leave, and I'm feeling like, crap, I don't want this to be over. And I hadn't even gone anywhere. It was just an amazing time, and we hung out with a lot of amazing folks, and everything was beautiful. It was a very beautiful time. It was a very beautiful PAX, and I hope that other people can get out and experience the same thing that we've experienced, that I've experienced, and that all my other friends have experienced. The ups, the downs. The downs, F them downs. But the ups, when you're up, you're up. And it's just something that is just amazing and beautiful. Shout out to the Mass Effect Cosplay Initiative. Shout out to Sonia and Dan. Shout out to Carissa. It was amazing. Shout out to Nerd Caliber. Shout out to all the vendors. Shout out to all the exhibitors. Shout out to PAX for hosting, literally, I keep saying literally, but shout out to you guys for hosting one of the best gaming conventions that one can ask for. It's truly amazing. AwesomeCon, I know I said I was going to talk about stuff, but that's going to have to be for another day. This is Kieden of Elysiam Entertainment. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I'll see you again.